goodness, guys, those of you who joined the live, I'm super sorry, because I was so determined to come on a live today. Like, we changed this to be live. I think it will be so easy for me, super good for me and you know, so that you can always be doing some live interactions. But guys, I went on the StreamYard. I've been orienting myself the entire week, I'd say. But now today, when I went to the StreamYard app, my audio was turned off, plus my camera. I tried to figure out how to turn them on, but I could not figure out how to do it. And to be super honest, I didn't know if you're on, because I wanted to do a test live, at least to put it on unlisted or private, so that I can be so sure that I'm doing the right thing. I didn't know that you guys were watching, but when I when I came to my YouTube studio, I can see the numbers going up. I can see some subscribers, and I'm like, oh, you guys like live streams. Guys, I'm super determined, and I promise you that that will be our normal norm from now going forward. I'm so sorry for today. And of course, thank you for 3,000. Thank you so much for 3,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. Guys, of course, you might be watching and you're like, Neo, it's been days. Guys, let me tell you something. There are some people, there are some characters out here. They'll subscribe. After a few days, they unsubscribe. So I just wanted to be so sure that I have a number that at least when I come out in, thank you guys, the number will still be there. I don't want you to go back and you see that 2,000 and something, but I don't mind, honestly. I just wanted us to surpass by a few subscribers, which happened on a live stream that I was not even audible. I was not on a live. Like, guys, I'm so sorry for that live stream. Guys, have you subscribed? Have you liked the video? Enough of that. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Hopefully, I would figure out how to go about the live stream. Guys, today I almost exposed myself on a higher level because I didn't know you were there. But nothing big. I'm so happy. Thank you. I hope you understand. Enough of that. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be on a live stream. But for now, let's get to the video of the day, because a lot is happening down there. And just a polite reminder, kindly smash the like button. And of course, if you've not subscribed, kindly consider subscribing. And if you're still weighing, should I not, have an humble time deciding, you know. But of course, I'd appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. So guys, once again, have you liked the video? If not, please, can we do it? I'll be so grateful for you. So let's get to the video, guys. I don't know if you saw the title, but it's just the same with my previous title, but the thumbnail is up by now. I could not even figure out how to have the thumbnail up, because I think my mistake was that when I was orienting myself on the external app, which is StreamYard, most of the time I spent my time on my YouTube studio, how to go on a live, just direct using the platform's format, you know, without including the StreamYard. I think that is the reason, because had I gone directly without the StreamYard, I would have figured out, because I know how to include all these things. But now, factoring in the StreamYard, that is when things went south. I'm still dragging that issue. Let's get to the video, guys. Did you see Lamborghini? Lamborghini has decided. Lamborghini has decided that she's moving from the coastal sides of Kenya back to the village to construct a multi-billion, of course you know these terms, on these streets, multi-billion house just besides Marwa's property.
Tell them first. So guys, as I said previously, like right now I live in Mombasa and we did a lot of videos. I was land hunting and all that. And trust me, somewhere that you're totally new, number one, you have to take your time. Number two, there's so many things you have to consider. Yeah. And I got so, like, yes, they have like good pieces and all that. But now the thing is, The problem is, Marwa, what did I tell you? Like, I found really good, but
The most lands in the coastal region don't have title deeds.
yeah,
And trust me, as that sounds as simple, that by itself can stop you from even doing anything. Because a land with no title deed, guys, I'm telling you, that is as good as not owning land.
yeah.
You can only say you own, especially with these popular spaces. You see, like here, for example, there are no title deeds in these areas, but here we've lived here. We know the family members.
Everybody knows who
we
is
know
who.
who is who.
Yeah.
But in populated cities,
So
there
lucky.
is Giti River
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
This is Jamaican Uncle.
Then our church.
That's our church right there.
Yeah.
Marwa is right here.
Yeah.
So if you build your house here, you see here.
Yeah. That will be so good. The sunset.
Imagine
Oh
a
my
beautiful
God.
villa.
Lying here
So everything behind there that you see,
will
actually
be
when
so
you're building
green.
it, I think you'll build it here.
Yeah, at the top. So that this can be the compound.
Compound. And
Like-
also you need some backspace.
Yeah.
Because this is what she told Mura. Oh, I got a plot in Mombasa and it didn't have the title deed, but I'm like, Lamborghini, you showed us a title when you were in Mombasa. Like, what are you talking about? I don't understand you. But of course, if you watched my videos when she was doing the shenanigans of getting a land with the title, blah, 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 I came out here and I said that it's not that easy. The speed at which she was going about all these getting a land to construct was not the speed that you'd expect someone to do that process. Because I gave you an example of the south coast, which is Ukunda, those sides of Mombasa. If you come from Kenya and you've ever been in that space in terms of real estate, you know what I'm talking about. Because that is when I knew that you've not gotten independence, like fully, guys. Because hey, white, I'm sorry if you're watching this and you're white, I don't have anything against you. We love you out here, but I'm just saying that most of the people that dominate, especially the beach side of that side of Mombasa, are white people. They have can I say a committee? I've forgotten the right term. And most of the times they control the people that even buy properties at the beachfront. Like, it's politics, serious politics. But of course I don't know how it goes. I don't know if it applies to Watamu, where Lamborghini was interested in buying a property. But now, having said all that, she was surveying a property opposite to Mura's property, and she announced that that is where she'll be constructing the house. Lamborghini, I think she's in a midlife crisis, honestly, because just the other day, yesterday, we were talking about the Polish guy. Oh, Lamborghini, oh, I just want to be fit, I want to be slim, I don't want to be, because of course, you know, these people come for people who are healthy, let me say so. The next day, buko juice. The next day, jelly. Like, she doesn't have a personality. Like, she's not authentic. Let me say she flows with the vibes. Like, she gets her boyfriend for 2 days. The boyfriend is all about short hair. That is what she'll do. The next boyfriend will be all about muscles. That is what she'll do. Like, I believe that deemwango, can I say, does not have an identity. Like, she's defined by the people that are around her, more so the boyfriends that she comes across, because it's always a new person. Atita, a few months to come, Polish guy, the next one, Jamaica, the next one, you know, the tingo. So that's what I was talking about yesterday. But now for her to come back to the village, because she didn't get a property with the title deed. I said that it's difficult to get one with the title deed, but it's not impossible. You understand? She's so right for her to claim that most of them, the ownership is through a certificate, a form of what do we call? If you come from Nairobi, I don't know if I'm doing too much, but if you stay around some parts of Tawala, you know what I'm talking about. If you come from those places, there are no titles there. There are no titles, and it's through some certificates. I've forgotten the right term, but when you go back to Watamu, where Lamborghini wanted to settle, it doesn't mean that she will not get a property with some legal documentation. You understand? It doesn't mean that she will not. I think she just stayed there for the few months that she was there and decided that this is not my cup of tea. Now, what do I think about her coming to settle just next to the mom in the village? To each their own. She came the other day and told people, like, drink your poison. I'd say that if that is what she wants, okay, but personally I'll not do that. Can you imagine? It depends if it's the city or something. I don't understand the concept. Like, I'd not do that. Can I say so? It depends where you are, you know. If it's Malibu, if it's Karen, yeah, you can do that to your family and then you're next. But the village, but it makes sense. I'd prefer doing what she did than staying in the coastal areas of Kenya. I'm not coming for anyone that stays there, but it's so hot, the humidity, like I can't deal with the weather in the coastal sides. Guys, but I'm super interested about your opinion on that, because she's now coming to settle next. She's being sandwiched by Mura and the mom. Like, the parents' home is on this side, Mura on this side, and she'll be constructing the dream, the multi-billion, the multi-million. Is it a YouTuber thing or is it a Mwango in the company thing? She'll be constructing a multi-million home between the two. What do you think about that move to come back to the village where you were brought up, where you grew as a girl child? What do you think about that move that Lamborghini is about to do? Do you think that it would have been better for her to move out of the village, maybe the next village, maybe just outside, maybe do some investments and just be a free bird now that she has not settled down in terms of family wise? I honestly don't even know what to say. My opinion is that I don't think I would have done that considering the location, but I love the weather. I've not been there, but having watched the YouTubers from that village, I love that kind of weather, honestly. The environment, the soil, like, it's a beautiful place, honestly. What do you think about that? Let me know. I'll be super interested, honestly, as a girl child. What do you think about that? And of course, put Lamborghini in that context. Lamborghini staying in the village. Hey, Naso. You will never see the light of the day in terms of coming close to these people, because of course, you know, every time that Lamborghini is around the village, Naso will not come close to Mura. But now Lamborghini is moving to the village. Naso, that will be the end of him with the recharging, activating his channel through Mura. I'm just saying. So yeah, that is the newest news on Lambo's world. Now let's go to the most interesting, what do we call, Rocio. But before Rocio going to London, because I just saw the latest update that she posted on her Instagram. Let's talk about another video that she uploaded about is it Shane or Zara? I think Shane Hall bought some clothes from this brand. But why do I think that these clothes were bought by TTG? Why do I think that she took the clothes bought by TTG? Maybe told TTG, don't tell people that I took it from your package, and own them. I'll not be surprised, honestly, because this is what she was doing.
normal type of content that I do, but I also want to let you know that I'm a person who likes fashion a lot, who's very interested in fashion. And yes, today may be Shein, but tomorrow can be Dior, Prada, Chanel. Why not? So I did a big try. I wanted to see how it was actually buying in Kenya, if everything was coming okay. I only bought before while I was in Mexico, and it was pretty easy. In 15 days I had my stuff, but I only bought.
I will not be surprised if these were meant for the less fortunate, for those who need, not for these parasites from Argentina. I'd not be surprised that these things that she was doing, these were meant for the villagers. What do you think, guys? Honestly, I'd be so interested to know what you think, because of course she gave a reason. She gave the source to the audience that, oh guys, I bought it, I ordered. I don't believe it. I do not. She can do anything. She can even take to the nearest village, tell people to drop it on her doorstep, because you remember when people were picking the free clothes from TTG, they would show it publicly, but Madam Parasite will not show publicly that I took these from this luggage. She did not do that, and she would not, because some pride, you know. You cannot be calling people parasites and you're taking free clothes meant for these people, you understand? So that is what he was doing. And I made that conclusion because of course she was trying to fit the clothes, and most of them were super big, some were super small, some were fitting. So what do you think? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Do you think that she just picked a package from TTG's donation package and came out here, created a video pretending that she bought? What a shameless human being, if that is the case. Now, let's talk about the shade that Lamborghini and Mura were doing in the latest video. Let's talk about that, because guys, this is what was happening. Mura together with Lamborghini went on a live. This was super shady. Of course, for those who had not seen Rocio's updates, of course she had told people that she's moving, she's going to London for some time to realize the dream. Oh, now I can do it. Just Rocio, it's courtesy of Mura. Without Mura, you would have not done what you're trying to tell people, that now I can do it, like I would have done it. It's my journey, my journey. No, come on. I think Rocio should rest this thing that she's trying to tell people that I'm that girl. No, you're who you are because of Mura. So let me come back to this live that Mura hosted Lamborghini, and they were talking about Marwa saw the need to tell the world that Rocio is moving to London, to Europe. And of course, for a YouTuber, you'd expect the person, in this case Rocio, to keep it as a secret and then come up with a video. I moved to Europe for this specified period of time. But Mura does not have any filters. If he decides that he's going to announce to the world, whether you like it or not, he'll come out here and do it, and that is what he did it. But now the funny part was deemwango's body language, and together with Mura's body language, together with Rocio Cabrera's body language, because this is what Mura told Rocio, asked Rocio, told Rocio, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. By the way, guys, Rocio will be going to London very soon. Tell people, tell my audience, make them understand like what's going on. I cannot even talk for you because I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Guys, I want to say thank you so much. We are still entertaining you guys. Me, Rocabrera, will be going to London. Rocabrera, help my audience understand.
Yes, I'm going to my dream destination, guys, because I deserve it, and it's time to achieve this goal. Yes.
So, would you want somebody maybe Or you've already planned? I don't want to talk for you.
I'm a planner, so
Okay.
most of it, everything is planned, but I also like to go with the flow. I always leave room for opportunities.
Okay.
Yes.
Guys, people in London, very soon, Rock Cabrera will be at your doorstep. So you guys can take her around. Like our friend who was here from London.
London and Belgium.
Oh, you're going to London and Belgium. Brussels.
That will be so good.
Yeah. I've been to Brussels also.
Me too.
And of course, Rocio gave the explanation, which just be super keen. Check the body language. Why was Rocio kinda very low-key, passive-aggressive? Like, I'm going there because it's my dream destination and it's time to achieve the dream. Guys, look at this response by Rocio.
Yes, I'm going to my dream destination, guys, because I deserve it. And it's time to achieve this goal. Yes.
So, would you want somebody maybe, or you've already planned? I don't want to talk for you.
I'm a planner, so most of it, everything is planned, but I also like to go with the flow. I always leave room for opportunities.
Okay.
Yes.
Guys, did you listen to that response? Guys, just be super keen. Overthink for a moment. What was that? Now let's see Mwango's response, because according to me, Rocio's response was low-key, super aggressive, and I don't think that her going to Europe came from a good place. Maybe she just mentioned and they were like, yeah, you can go, but not in a super harmony with Mura or something. I don't see that, because at some point Mura told her that at some point here, I don't know if I shared, but if I didn't, I'll share the entire conversation. But of course, technically, because I don't want to get in trouble. This is what Rocio said. Yeah, I'll also be going to Greece, or where I don't even remember, because I didn't care to listen. I was just there to pick some interesting things from the conversation. So Rocio mentioned that she'll not be going to London only, she'll also be going to Brussels or something. And Mura was like, you're also going there? Guys, this is your unofficial husbandito, but he doesn't know where you're going. You see what I'm trying to say? I think that maybe they argued about something. Maybe Mura was like, once I'm done with the construction, I'm about to travel alone by myself, and Madam P, being hard-headed or having an opinion, which is so good to some extent, was like, yeah, I can even, I think I should also do the same now that I don't have anything that I'm doing in the villa, because of course you know they are doing this construction, but you can never see Madam Parasite showing people that this is what we are doing. No. I think they made it so clear that since Rocio was super mean, super defensive against Mura showing what was going on in the junkyard. You remember when Rocio was constructing the parents' house, and Mura was not allowed to give an opinion, have his way on anything in the villa, which is true. I think Mura is revenging by telling Rocio that she doesn't have a say. I remember there was even a video that they were shooting in the construction kitchen area, and Rocio was super mad. I don't know for what reason, but of course, if you've been watching this series, you would agree with me that Rocio does not have any say on what is going on. And maybe she was like, since I don't have a say on what is going on, you're doing everything, yeah? Of course, Mura is paying for the construction. What am I doing here? Maybe I can go travel. Once you're done with your shenanigans, Mura, doing your kitchens, I'll come back or something. You understand? I don't think she made the decision to travel by herself from a good place, from a peaceful place. Maybe they agreed with Mura, because if you watch that video, Mura was like, oh, you're also going to Brussels, if I'm not wrong. And Rosio was like, yeah, now let's see how shady Lambo girl was. This is Lambo's response to what Rosio said.
Guys, people in London, very soon, Rock Cabrera will be at your doorstep. So you guys can take her around. Like our friend who was here from London.
London and Belgium.
Oh, you're going to London and Belgium. Brussels.
That will be so good.
Yeah. I've been to Brussels also.
Me too.
Brussels, Brujas, and Ghent.
But instead of doing that in me, I would do like London, Belgium, and Paris, because she likes Paris also.
It's so good. The Eiffel
You
Tower.
do like 3 of them, then, or maybe London,
pictures.
Paris, Brussels, you know, because guys, me, I've been to 23 countries. I'll look for my visa. Oh, my poor passport. You know, for example, for Rocio and Maisha,
They wake up and go.
yeah,
And leave
she
you in
did.
the
You know, now they are asking for something they call ETA,
Just in the UK.
just in the UK.
Wow.
And she does it. For Maisha was approved today within 15 minutes.
Wow.
I was like, me, Toto, Maisha. You are leaving your dad behind me, Toto. Me, Toto. Maisha. But again, the right time will come.
Yeah.
All right, guys, greetings from the USA. How are you doing?
The bombastic side eye. I hope I pull out here the bombastic side eye. Like she was like, really? Because of us, guys. I'm not saying that they should not travel independently or something, but it's giving what are you doing, you understand? Because you'd expect that she'd be around to support the guy to when he's building their dream home there, because Mura said that he's about to take 6 cows to Argentina, so maybe they'll officialize, which I don't see it coming. You want to term that jealous, do whatever you want to say. Say whatever you want to say about my opinion, but I'll always have something to say. My opinion, unapologetically. So, for her to move to Europe on traveling, like you have your dream destination, you cannot wait for 2 months, because Mura had said that they'll be in the village for 2 months before they resume their travels, but Madam Parasite cannot wait. She's not that patient for 2 months. She's ready to hit the road. Maybe at some point, maybe, because of course, you know, Madam Parasite wants the lavish life. Maybe she told Mura that we should hit the road, maybe for a week we come back, and Mura was like, hell nah. And she decided to do it by herself. Guys, that is possible. What do you think pushed Rocio to make that move to travel to Europe by herself? What do you think? Because I saw in the unofficial live stream that I just did, thank you so much for one of you that shared a comment that yeah, I came to the comment section to check before I came out here. One of you in the comment section said that you know, it seems that Madam Parasite wants to go and meet the auntie, Maisha's auntie, what is the name? Romy Cabrera in London. Very possible, because and of course something that you cannot dispute, I think that one of the black Americans paid for that trip. The ones that helping them raise their child, because at the moment I've not seen anything, and when I say anything, I mean anything that Rocio and Mura has bought to their child. I've not seen even one. At the moment, everything was bought by the online aunties, even the baby bed, even the baby's bed. She said it in a very weird way, or complaining at the same time, announcing that one of the audience bought it. complaining and at the same time announced that one of the audience bought it. Remember the baby's stroller, you remember everything the audience have been buying. The same audience, she announced to the world that she doesn't like them. She didn't say that she doesn't like the black American men, black American women. No, she said the entire group, the entire community in the US. She doesn't F with you all, but you're the ones financing her life. What is that? Low self-esteem or something? What is that? Guys, I'm sorry, but I don't expect anyone to steal, buryleak someone that say that they don't like you. You can choose to ignore them, not like them back, but use your money on the same person that came out here to tell everyone that I don't like you. For what reason? Racism. That one I'll never understand, honestly. So I'll not be surprised that one of the audience bought the tickets, is funding the travels, because that move to just travel from nowhere, either they really argued with Mura, because the conversation that I just shared, you can see that when Mura asked her to make the audience understand why she's traveling to Europe, she was kind of aggressive. That is my destination and I decided to move there, to travel there. You understand? You get my point. According to me, I think that Mura together with Lamborghini was super aggressive, super shady. Rosio was aggressive, but the two siblings were super shady. The way Lamborghini looked at her, the way Mura was like, okay, you're going there, like you don't know, really? Maybe he doesn't know, but of course I was thinking that, okay, Rosio, you have your way, but the day that the lion will decide to travel by himself to his chosen destination, you should be as calm as you are when you're traveling by yourself, because Mura referred to himself as a lion, and when he says he wants to, you remember that clip that I used to share a lot? So yeah, of course that is what will be happening, because Rosio has set the precedence. You know, she cannot deny Mura to travel by himself while she has traveled by herself now. You understand? We wait and see what will unfold, because that is some drama. Of course, they'll not come out here and announce to the world that we are fighting. But I think that is exactly what is happening. That is exactly what is happening. So, and before I forget, by the way, another point in the same discussion that Mura was super shady towards Rocio is this point that he claimed that I think they were talking to that he cannot travel because he has to do what he has to do as a man, something along those lines. And he proceeded to say that you know, as a man you have to build your future, unlike a woman who can be brought to such a beautiful villa mansion and live your life, but a man, you have to do it. You don't have the privilege to be brought, like you just come from nowhere to a villa that a man has built by himself. That is what he said. That was shady. Guys, tell me if this is not shady.
Again, when you think now, like me now, you know, being a dad, you think about...
And being a man is different. You know what I mean?
You know, you can get married and be brought in a beautiful mansion like this and you enjoy. But being a man, my friend, nobody will invite you to their home.
HK, hit me up on Instagram. And
Yes.
thank you for supporting us always, or on my email.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Guys, tell me that is not being shady towards Rocio. That is why I'm saying that I don't think that, from agreements, like, that is why I'm saying that I don't think they agreed to these traveling to Europe by herself, or I don't think that it comes from a peaceful place. No, I think they had some arguments here and there, and she was like moving, and to her surprise, Mura is like, yeah, you can go. But for me, I have to do what I have to do, because I don't have your luxury to be gallivanting around the world and just come to a home where a man has built by himself. Understand? So that is what Mura said, indirectly saying that this is not your bila, it's mine, but because you're a woman, you'll come out here from nowhere, just be brought to the bila, and you say it's your bila, Madam Bila going to Europe, bila. I'm doing too much, guys. That was it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, if you've not subscribed, guys, I really appreciate if you do. Of course, if you enjoy this content, because of course I'd love my audience, you know, to subscribe. And when I see the number, I know that you guys support me, you know, you support the channel. So I'd really appreciate if you subscribe. And of course, for my people, those who are always out here, you know, to support your girl, make sure that you like the video. And for those behind the tent, Numaya tent, those who just watch, they don't subscribe, they don't do nothing, you're equally appreciated. Honestly, you're also appreciated, because just your view means a lot. For those of you who are out here for give and take, mutual beneficiaries, you know, you come out here to watch so that you can pick a section, you go and react on it. I see you guys, I see you. Do your thing. Do your thing, because that is free advertisement for me. So I'm not mad at you. I'm honestly not mad at you. But of course, if you come out here and not be mad if you come out here and like the video, because I'm giving you content. Although you're giving me some free adverts, I'm giving you content. So thank you so much for watching. And I'm still apologizing for the previous premiere, the live stream that I did with no audio, no camera turned on. You could not see me, you could not hear me, but you were just there, just waiting for me. Thank you so much. I'm really humbled, but I'll make it up to you guys. Hopefully tomorrow I'll come out here super early, hopefully, so that you can interact on a live platform. Thank you so much. What can I say? Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. I hope you liked the video. And that was it for today. Until the next one, bye.